Hi friends, welcome back to Rouse Rising. I'm Katie and I have a family of 7 weekly grocery haul. We're a house that cooks most things from scratch, so we've got all the things in our pantry, in our freezers, in our cupboards, all over the place that we cook from scratch. But there are some things that I do need to buy from the store. So that's what this is. This is the stuff I have to buy from the store that's pre-made and all of that. We are going out of town and staying in a hotel, and I travel with a hot plate or a Instapot to feed my family so we don't have to spend $70 to $100 on food eating out. So I'm going to share with you my easy, busy mom hacks for travel food. Typically the hotels have continental breakfast, but we can also take our own milk and cereal and things like that and have an easy breakfast, or eggs to make on the hot plate. But I'm just going to share with you what we have for this week and the things I'm taking for our out-of-town trips. I'm going to go pick up milk after I do this grocery haul. I've got to drive across town and get milk. We get milk from a farm, and it's fresh milk, so we've got to get some of that, but I also get chocolate milk and creamer for myself that's non-dairy. So let's get into it. All right, we'll start back here with, this is really a random hodgepodge of stuff. Like, we didn't need a whole lot from the store this week. I'm going to have to go back to the store though, because I need to get lunch meat and all that stuff closer to the date that we're going out of town. But I didn't want to get it now because we're still 4 or 5 days out from leaving to go out of town. So I want to buy those items fresh and make those sandwiches fresh. Okay, back here they had these washcloths for $2.77. And so I got 4 washcloths. I got 2 in the green color, 2 in white. We keep white towels for our guest towels for when people stay with us, and that's just how we differentiate their washcloths and their towels and keep them nice and bright white and clean for our company. And the larger hand towels were $3, like 50 cents, something like that, and then these were $2.77, and they're the nice thick cotton washcloths, and we like those. I also buy the Dollar Tree washcloths on occasion, and those are great for, you know, a few months, and then they turn into rags real quick. So grabbed a stack of those towels. And then I need to go through, I'm cycling through things in the house. So things that are raggedy, I'm throwing out or moving to a rag bin, and things that aren't, you know, we're just replenishing the house going into fall and winter. Peaches were on sale for 99 cents a pound. Trying to decide what I'm going to do. Am I going to can these? Are we going to eat these? I don't know if I have enough time in the next few days to get a bunch of peaches canned up, but I might try to do that. If I do, I am going back into town tonight for one of the practices, so I can pick up some more peaches. I just have to, my brain is adjusting. My brain is adjusting. I had a panic attack this morning while I was having a procedure done at the hospital, and I'm still recovering from all of that. If you know what it's like to have a panic attack, it's terrifying. So my brain is just kind of fried at the moment, and I think I probably need a nap, but it's not going to happen. Okay, bananas. And we got 2 bunches of bananas. Oh, look, and we also got these. So let me put these over here. 2 bunches of bananas. I went ahead and grabbed sourdough English muffins for breakfast this week. We're going to get through this busy season, and we're going to get through all the sports. And then once we get into fall, like end of October, I'm going to get back to cooking all the things from scratch because I'll have nothing better to do. All right, well, let me get through this grocery haul real quick, and then we can start acting crazy again. All right, for out of town, these Voila skillet meals. Last time out of town, I just made a huge batch of pasta and took the leftovers with us. I can cook this on a hot plate or in the Instant Pot, and I can also cook these on a hot plate or in the Instant Pot. And so it's all the ingredients already there. Just throw it in there for my family, and I can feed them a quick and easy meal. And these were like $7 a piece, so that's a $14 dinner, and we take salad with us as well. And then this was like $8 for the, I can't remember, it was like $8 or $9 for the family size, and that's enough to feed my 7 people in my family. And then we take a salad on the side, or we have fruits and vegetables as well. We've got some, we're out of carrots. We needed carrots. We're going into soup season. Grabbed some Rapid Rise instant yeast. I need to get some in bulk from Azure still. And then some pizza crust yeast because I'm like, oh, I'll make some pizza crust. I usually make sourdough pizza crust. But like I said, I've got big busy kids. Like my kids are the ages now where they're really busy. And so I'm not home. And I realized the other day, I was like, I'm not able to be home all the time cooking from scratch. And it's just a season of life that we're in. And it's something that I'm adjusting to. And I know you guys are noticing that like my grocery hauls are a little different the last year, and things have just been different. So you're just seeing some of that here. I'm going to make some quick yeast pizza crust sometime in our lifetime. I've never made pizza crust this way. I always make my pizza crust with sourdough. And I do have sourdough. And that's how we prefer it. But for on a whim, we're going to do that. And imagine that. I think we have some frozen... we've got mozzarella, we have tomato paste, we might just have cheese pizzas or whatever fresh veggies we have from the garden. We can grill those up and put them on there too. Sure, Gel, I'm all out. And after my last debacle with Pomona's pectin or Pomona's, I went back to Sure Gel and the low sugar, no sugar needed recipe box. And that's just what I know. So they didn't have Pomona's at this grocery store I went to, so I grabbed 4 boxes of that. Back here, we've got blueberry, raspberry, blueberry, and mango strawberry. I grabbed 2 boxes of these, $18, and I think those were like $6 a box. I mean, $18. 18 snacks, 18 strips. So those will throw those in our van snack thing for our trip coming up, probably. Both boxes, we'll just go ahead and load up the snack bin, and that way we're all set for that. Back here, we've got the naturally flavored honey nut toasted oat cereal. We grabbed 1 box of that, and then 1 box of the plain toasted oats cereal. And then right here, the Sunrise Crunchy Cinnamon and the Sunrise Crunchy Vanilla. Those are always yummy too. So we've got those, and we can throw those, take those with us when we go out of town and have an easy morning breakfast if we don't want anything. Typically, like the hotel cereals are like dye-ridden and all that kind of stuff. And also, they have all kinds of food at hotels, if you know. It's not always the greatest, so it's nice to have something that we can take, and it's nice and easy for us to do that. Jet Puffed Mini Marshmallows. I'm going to put a link here for the beef gelatin marshmallows that I make as well in the wintertime for hot chocolate, but we grabbed these to make quick hot chocolate. I make a big old pot of hot water, and we take it to the track with us in the morning of the race, and we make hot chocolates for our friends and for the kiddos. We've got some semi-sweet morsels. Needed some more of those to make chocolate chip cookies. I need to place a big order for chocolate chips from Azure. I need to do that, but went ahead and grabbed that bag just to tie us over in the meantime. Chicken florentine, farfalle. I already told you all about that. Grab some shredded cheese. We've been making omelets and things like that, and it just makes it quick and easy. My goodness, my kids are being really loud. Sourdough English muffins. They're banging around something. They're trying to break the house, I think. That's what they're trying to do. Crisp wafer. Oh, these. Okay, so for birthdays, we get the kids little bags of like candy. And so that's like when they get candy is at birthdays. So Torsten had a little bag of Kit Kats, and he put it somewhere, and somebody else ate them all.
Twix.
Oh, it was Twix?
Yeah,
oh. Well, are these going to work?
Yes, that was good.
Okay. Mom made a mistake. So I got him Twix for his birthday, and they disappeared, but they had these Kit Kats there. So I grabbed him a bag of Kit Kats, and it's a lot bigger. He may want to share with his siblings. He may not want to share, but that's his birthday bag of candy for him. And it's 10 ounces of candy. Anyways, special birthday treat for him. They had the candle on sale, $6.47 for a dark plum and ginger soy wax blend candle. And then, of course, to make all of the elderberry, because it's elderberry season, and y'all know me, I just got 10 gallons of elderberries that are sitting in my freezer. So we're going to can up a bunch of jelly jam stuff, and these are my gift away size jars, are these little ones. So we've got 12 half pints, and then I use pints for my family because we can open up a jar and go through it in a day or two. So I get these to make gifts for people. And of course you can get the quarter pints as well, but these will be fine. So I'm going to make a bunch of that, and then I'm hopeful, I'll have to see, but I want to make a whole bunch of elderberry juice. with some kind of juicer thing and then make all of my jams and jellies. I do have jars already. I just needed a batch of these because my kids use these for cups as well. So, and I've canned a bunch of jellies, jams already, like back there. Huckleberry. And so I need to do those. We've got some Band-Aids, flexible fabric. Grabbed Hagen some creamy almond butter. That stuff's yummy. The Nut Pods, the almond coconut creamer, toasted marshmallow is good. And the Nut Pods French vanilla is also yummy. Those are what I use for, I quit coffee for like a month and I'm drinking coffee again. So kids got some chocolate whole milk. That's a yummy treat for them. And then olive oil mayonnaise. We take these on our trips when we go out of town, and I pre-make the sandwiches, put cheese and turkey on the bread, and then we can just squirt some olive oil mayonnaise on those, and mustard as well. So I got the little bottles because one of these will probably make 2 sandwiches each for each of us for one of our trips. So I grabbed one for one trip and one for the next trip. Lots of traveling that we're doing. This was on sale for $2. Chili lime zest. I've got some chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs from Costco. And this is what we're going to have for dinner tonight. We'll make some chili lime zest chicken, marinate that up. We are running low on Epsom salt because the kids are taking lots of Epsom salt baths with all their achy legs and muscles from all the mountain bike riding we've been doing. And then for the car, we just chew gum in the car on our long trips. But you know, you can get the different kinds of gum that are good for your teeth. And there is a store in town that has 2 stores in town that have a huge selection of that kind of spry and the other different kinds. But anyways, I digress. If you want spry, go get you some spry. I just grabbed Trident for us to chew in the car. And I also grabbed some strawberries and cream Tic Tacs and some Tropical Adventure Tic Tacs. And those will just tie us over on long car rides between snacks and meals. Some ointment and some medicated lip balm for my husband. We got, tell me what y'all use for your shampoos and conditioners, because I've used everything from Castile soap to vinegar and baking soda. I've done the no poo method. I've done all the things. And occasionally I come back to supermarket, drugstore kinds of shampoos and conditioners. But tell me, what non-toxic stuff do you use that actually works and washes your hair and doesn't make it feel heavy and weighed down and greasy and gross? Because I've tried everything, and I'm going through my phase now where I went through a no poo method, and now I'm going through a cleansing phase where I'm cleansing my hair with over-the-counter store-bought shampoo. So I kind of go through those phases. There's the cereals. I grabbed the girls a 3-gallon trash can. So Annika, you can take your trash can. That was like $3 for that plastic trash can, and they've been asking me for one for their bedroom. And then we got some Juanitas because they're yummy, tasty, delicious tortilla chips. All right, so that's everything that we got. Hold on, Hagen. I think we've got some 3-gallon trash bags somewhere. I just have to find them real quick. That's everything from my grocery haul. And everything in my grocery haul was $289 for all of this stuff that we got. $289.
Ready, set, go. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. Oh, peaches, 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 peaches.
All right, I came out here to the mother lode of all elderberry bushes to harvest elderberries, and I must say I harvested a ton of elderberries off this bush last year, and this bush has quadrupled in size. It's absolutely massive. I mean, this isn't even all of it. There's a whole bunch more behind me down the hill. It's just bursting, and then there's another one here that's also bursting at the seams. So I've filled up my 5-gallon bucket, and there's still so many elderberries left for all of the birds. I mean, just look. Loads and loads and loads and loads. Probably 100 gallons of elderberries on this one bush, maybe even more than that. So my goal is to make elderberry jam or elderberry jelly, whatever it turns into. It's not really jam because I strain out, I get all the elderberry juice and then I make like a jelly because I strain all the solids out. and there's a lot more. So I'm feeling overwhelmed because there's so many elderberries here, but I'm definitely going to share and load up my buckets and get back to the van. All right, show you how I flip this whole thing. Oh no, I made a mess. All right, we are gonna make some chili here, and we've got, I need to can up some more beans myself. But we're just gonna use some beans that I have in my pantry stores to work through some of this stuff. These expire, I'm not sure when they expire. 2026, so we've got time, but I'm gonna go ahead and just start cycling through some of this stuff. I've got a zucchini, pepper, onion, garlic, carrots, some tomato sauce I canned up last season, some Rotel, some olive oil to saute everything in, and then we're gonna do some ground beef that we got from Costco, and I'm gonna get all this sauteed up, get it cooking, and add some seasonings and spices to it, and we'll have some chili with fresh milled cornbread later on. All right, so far we've just dumped in the onions, the ground beef, and the red pepper, and we just got it all sauteing at once here. I didn't saute anything separate and add. We're just going all in. We're just going to town and mixing this up. Carrots next and some zucchini. All right, so this is what everything looks like before I add all of the sauces and the tomato juice and everything. I've got my shredded zucchini. I just went ahead and shredded that up fine. My kids aren't huge fans of chunks of green vegetables, so I always shred the zucchini up fine, and I just need to get it mixed in there. It's still really clumpy, but once I start adding in some of the liquid to this, it won't be so clumpy. But we are going to add, I smell that garlic. This is garlic fresh from our garden. I harvested a bunch of garlic about a month ago, and this is how much garlic I harvested, and it's beautiful. It smells amazing. I might even put some more in here. Here's all the juice from all the vegetables. That's going to stay in this pot and cook up, add lots of flavor. Next up, we are going to add some tri-bean blend, some pinto beans, and I actually have some chili seasoning packets that I'm going to use because I accidentally bought chili seasoning packets for our camping trips instead of taco seasoning packets. So now I have a whole bunch of chili seasoning packets to use by mistake. So anyways, gonna get all that in here. I'm going with 2 packs of this mild chili seasoning mix since I'm basically doing a double recipe of chili. I added all the spices and seasonings first, and I want that to get nice and aromatic and just kind of cook in there for just a few minutes. Smells amazing. And then we're gonna add in our tomatoes and everything else. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna dump everything in. I'm gonna start out with some beans. I partially drained them. I did not rinse them. Bean juice is good. All right, tri-colored beans, pinto beans. And I have a bunch of beans that I need to can up. I've got a bunch of dry beans that I need to start canning up. But I'm just trying to get through some of my stuff that's not dry goods. Like, I'm trying to get rid of some of this shelf-stable stuff. So that was about 2 cups of tomato sauce. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do more than that. I'm going to let this cook for a little while. Might do some more. I need to taste it and see how that does. So you can barely see the zucchini in there now. Just a little bit of green, just like that. Add in some Rotel. And this is going to slow cook for a few hours just to let all those ingredients marry and make this lovely. Okay, so I didn't want to save the tomato juice and do anything with it. I just went ahead and poured it all in here. So now we've got like a chili soup. So this is going to cook all day. I'm going to make some cornbread in a little while, and I'll share with you guys the cornbread recipe I use. I got from Grains and Grit Felicia over there makes lots of fresh milled grain products in her kitchen, and her cornbread recipe is my favorite, so we're gonna make that.
Birthday's August. Bodie. You wanna go hunting? What are you gonna shoot? Why can't you shoot? I know you forget.
My bottle. Because yesterday when we were on that tiny by mommy, like when we did that, I got very first. Time left. Nobody yet.
Yep.
Yay! It smells good. Yeah!
Get yourself a little plate.
Mine.
Oh, I just burnt myself. Very, very hot. All right, this is leftover chili lime chicken that I baked the other night, and this was leftovers a couple nights ago, so I went ahead and chopped all that up. And then last night we made Spanish rice, but then we also had like chicken. We had chicken peppers and onions and all that kind of stuff that I cooked in the Instant Pot, and we had rice in that separate. Well, I just added it all together and added some cream cheese to cream it up. Now we're adding in all this chicken, and this is gonna be a filling for our enchiladas tonight. So we'll just mix all this together. I'm warming it up and getting it warmed through before I roll it up. I just wanna heat all this chicken and all this rice through, and then wrap it in enchiladas, and we're gonna top it with this verde sauce that I made, canned up last year, and I'm trying to get motivated to can up some more this year because my tomatillos are producing. So we're gonna smother these chicken enchiladas in tomatillo sauce. All right, we're gonna bake this with some cheese on top.
So good.
All right, this morning we're just making some egg salad to put on the croissant. So Hagen is just gonna chop up those eggs with the pastry thing, and then I'm gonna add some mayonnaise mustard to this. We're also gonna add some salt and pepper. I don't have any celery, or I don't even know if I have onion. I don't have anything else to add to this. We're just bare bones in it because I've been trying to work through some ingredients in the house, and use up some, I have freeze-dried celery. I wonder if freeze-dried celery would be good in that. I'm just going to omit it today for the kids because I don't want to add anything weird and then them not like it and waste. So Hagen's going to mash that up. We're going to add the mustard and the mayonnaise and all the other stuff to that. We're going to mix it all together and show you our croissants. A little bit of that. And then I've got some mayonnaise in a bag from our last trip out of town. So I'm just going to use this mayonnaise up because now I have squirt bottle mayonnaise and I don't have to, I had like a giant container of mayonnaise and I didn't want to take it all with me in the cooler. So I made a bag. Anyways, that's breakfast. So the pastry knife worked really well to break up those eggs. And then we just did some mayonnaise, mustard, salt, and pepper in here. Just basic, easy egg breakfast this morning. I cooked up all these eggs in the Instant Pot last night right before bed and chilled them in some ice water and then threw them into the refrigerator. And that way we could have eggs and croissants. We've got some croissants over there that I picked up from the store last night. All right, there's our croissant egg salad sandwich. Real simple, real delicious, and it's gonna fill these bellies. Okay, I had to do a quick little grocery haul just now. I had to run into the grocery store to get a few items for our out-of-town trip because we have a mountain bike race this weekend for one of our kiddos, so I had to pick up a few items for that. They do like a potluck style lunch for all of the mountain bike kids, so the parents are responsible for bringing different things, sandwiches, fruits, chips, things like that. So I always opt to bring fruit. It's easy for me, so that's why I always pick that. And then I've got stuff to make my family sandwiches. I'm just gonna go ahead and pre-make a bunch of sandwiches just like I did last time. Have a bunch of pre-made sandwiches and then mayonnaise and mustard separate, and then we have all of our snacks and fruits and grapes and things like that that we're also going to have. Then I'm going to be packing some easy to make pasta, and I'll just do that probably in the Instant Pot, or maybe I'll take the hot pad and a skillet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but it's a pretty simple Bertolli pasta, so I'm not gonna have to cook or spend any money going out to eat. I'm not gonna have to cook a lot. It's like reheat and eat basically, but I'm not gonna have to spend, or we're not gonna have to spend a bunch of money going out to eat and all that stuff. We're already spending money on a hotel, so just trying to be as frugal as we can and eat what we have, bring our own food so that we're not spending extra money. So with a family of 7, it's easy to spend a whole lot of money really fast. So we just try to be mindful of that and frugal as we can be while still maintaining a level of comfort and eating good foods. So yeah, I'm gonna share this grocery haul with you when I get home. I'm gonna go pick up my kiddo from practice and then get home and share this grocery haul. Some of the items I'm gonna leave in the car in the snack bin, but I will share those with you through this grocery haul. And yeah, this week 2 trips to the grocery store for random things and nothing really cohesive, but this stuff for the trip does make more sense because it's fruits and bread, and because I'm not gonna bake bread. We leave in 2 days, and with everything else that I have to do to get ready for this trip, I'm just not gonna bake any bread. I'm gonna clean the house, pack the kids' stuff. Aaron's working, so the moment he gets off from work, we're gonna roll out. So those are things that I just, you know, I pick and choose my battles. And yes, I can make some bread in the bread machine. It doesn't quite hold up as great for travel. I mean, it does all right, but then I'm gonna have to slice the bread, and then I'm gonna have to make it fit in the sandwich bags. And my bread machine bread, it's hit or miss what size it's gonna be. Anyways, long story short, I bought some bread and hopefully my kids will eat it. They ate the bread at the last race that we made our sandwiches with, but they don't like store-bought bread. They're very spoiled, and they complain. If I give them sandwiches with store-bought bread, they'll say, oh, do I have to eat this? Or they'll say like, can you not get this bread anymore? Or, you know, different things like that. So they're not the biggest fans of store-bought bread, just because they grew up on sourdough for the first part of their lives. All they ate was sourdough bread that I home baked, and then now I just home bake my yeast bread. I still do sourdough, but I just don't have time during this season to do it. So you know, I'm learning. I am a first-time mom to older kids. I am a first-time mom to preteens, and I'm learning that life is changing and life is a lot different and we're a lot busier, and I am now the run around town mom. I'm not the sitting at home nursing a baby and folding my sourdough loaves in between nursing the babies. Life is just a lot different now. All right, I got a quick grocery haul. I'll show you the snacks that I left out in the van at the end of this video, but we're going out of town, so I just grabbed some stuff for the out of town mountain bike race, and I'll just share it with you real quick. I'm not going to be baking any bread, so we've got, this was buy one, get one free, and they were, can you believe bread is $5 a loaf? So this was over $5 for this loaf, but then it was a get one free, and that was a better deal to get these two than to buy one organic loaf of bread, so I just went ahead and grabbed those two. We got a big 12 pack of croissants, and we're gonna make some either chicken salad or egg salad for those tomorrow. Got a big old pack of turkey right here. This is to pre-make sandwiches on the bread. We're gonna pre-make them dry and then add the mustard and mayonnaise to them after the fact, so we just got some American cheese and some turkey. And then this is for the day we come back, or the next day. I'll just throw this in the crock pot. It was a, holy cow, $8.49 a pound just for some chuck roast. So meat prices are still outrageous. That's awesome. Got one bag of Adorb's mandarin oranges, the easy peel kind. Oops. Easy peel kind for the trip. 2 big bags of grapes. I'm going to wash those up, and those are for the potluck. We do like a potluck for the racers, for the mountain bike kids. And then 2 bags of Honeycrisp apples. We're going to wash those up too. That's for the potluck. We're bringing the fruit, so we're bringing the cuties, the grapes, and the apples to that. This is for this Saturday night dinner in the hotel. We'll just make up a thing of Caesar salad and have one of those meals that I put in my last grocery haul that you just saw. I got 3 dozen eggs from my nice egg lady down the road, and a party size backyard barbecue. These are our favorite chips, and then we got some ranch veggie straws to snack on as well. And that, coupled with the few items I showed you outside in the car when I packed the snacks up, $135.88. Oh, I didn't show you. I also got 3 half gallons of milk that aren't pictured here, and that is also in the price of $135.88. So we've got those 3 half gallons of organic milk are out in the garage, and you can't buy much for $135. That is for sure. All right, we are gonna do a real quick restock of my van snacks because we are going on a trip this weekend. So it's kind of a mess in there right now. I've got some chips and stuff to put in there, but I grabbed these crispy rice bites to go into here. We need to put some more fruit packs in here as well. So I've got instant coffee, I've got hot chocolate, I've got all that stuff. We're just gonna stash these in right here next to these pirate booties. Put the fruit packs up there. There we go. Not a whole lot of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 packs of those. 2 packs of Pirate's Booty. We're gonna grab some more fruit pouches for in here. We're also gonna throw in these mini bars. Right there. And one of my kids wanted Oreos, so that's gonna be a little surprise for them. All right, and then I've got a few other snacks to add in there that are at my house. I've got some sticks, like some beef sticks, and a few other things to throw in there. Alright, you went up the stairs. Little fire sign.
I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, cause I found my way.
Don't mind the crazy lady hollering. Oh my gosh, she's doing so good! She's doing so good! Look, here he goes. Good job, Ryker. Go, 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 go! Yes! Good job, Ryker! Alright, let's get up there.
Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, cause I found my way. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? Awake on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to bleed from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong, 'cause this might go on for long. 'Cause I was wrong, and he's always there for you. must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? Awake on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong, 'cause this might go on for long. Guess I was wrong, and he's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. Left on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong, 'cause this might go on for long. 'Cause I was wrong, and he's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. Left on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong.